Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Timeless Tarot Pick a Card Love reading. So, we have our three groups here. Our first group is the Amethyst. It's a cluster with a castle on it. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to bring it in frame. How's that? That's the amethyst with it's an amethyst cluster with a castle on top. Then we have the chakra crystal. This one's got a bit of a glare going on. But hopefully you guys can see that. It's got the root sacral, going all the way up. I can't seem to find the right angle. But hopefully you guys can see all the colors in there. You see, they got the purple at the top of the crown. It's a beautiful crystal. And then we have this, for group 3, we have this quartz cluster that's coated in titanium. I love this. I love this one. It's in the shape of a heart. I don't know if all of the shininess is throwing off the shape, like if it's able to focus good on it. But yeah, that's the quartz cluster coated in titanium. Okay, so take a moment, focus on each group, take a deep breath. Which crystal is calling to you to pick that group? It's a very suspenseful moment. Unfortunately, we're going to have to move on. So if you haven't picked your group yet, feel free to pause it. But we're going to get started. And so group 1, your card is the Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. That's an interesting card. Let me see if I can show it to you guys before I put it up. The Cat Spirit. She's definitely a majestic looking cat. You see your message down there. Claim your independence. That's an interesting card to get, especially for our love reading. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly we were talking in the sense for a love reading, we're talking in the sense of finding love. And what the cat spirit really means is, when it says claim your independence, like, there's nothing wrong with finding someone special, of course, right? But sometimes, like, in the ebb and flow of life and in the ebb and flow of relationships, we'll get with people, things don't work out, and then it's time to take that time for self, if that makes sense. We need that time for self before we go and we get into something else, especially if this was a person that meant a lot to us, especially if this was a person that we had a future riding on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't just a breakup, but with this breakup comes many broken promises that were supposed to build my future. Maybe this was a person that you wanted to marry one day or have kids with one day, invest with, build with. Maybe you all already have financial investments with each other, and now you feel like you just lost that money. You've invested money into this person, and now because it's not going to work out, you feel like you've lost that money. But the cat spirit card is asking you to claim your independence. It's time to start working on our own financial investments. They don't include a third party. This is something that I and only I am invested in, and whether or not my next relationship works out, my success in this investment won't be affected either way, right? And then also we need that time to like love on ourselves, especially when we go through like these breakups, because 9 times out of 10 we broke up because I wasn't getting what I needed, you know? So now is that time to really like focus on what it is that I need. Okay. So with your first card, your significator, you're coming up with the Ten of Cups. Ooh. Ten of Cups is, but it's reversed. So you got the Ten of Cups reversed, and it's basically kind of confirming your spirit animal oracle. Things did not go the way that you planned that they would go in this last relationship. It was just an unhappy home. You thought that it was going to be something else other than what it ended up actually being, and now we see you're disappointed basically. It's dysfunctional, it's broken, and you're over it. You're over it. You're over the brokenness. You're over that feeling of failure. You're over it. Then you got the Seven of Swords here. And this Seven of Swords is giving trickery. Okay? Maybe someone, excuse me, was with a liar. Okay, somebody in group 1. You guys were with a liar, a trickster. You know what I'm saying? Probably dealing with some infidelity here. I'm not going to even lie. There's probably a third party. Probably not even a third. Probably a fourth and a fifth party for all we know. But for everybody, it's going to be a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys got together on uncertain terms and the person wasn't fully forthcoming. It could be as little of a deceit as that, or it could be as big as, I don't know, just out here wilding in the streets. Got a boyfriend, got a girlfriend, got a couple friends, and some more friends. You ain't no telling what's going on. Uh-oh. Give me 1 second. One just popped up and hit this floor. Okay. Now, your obstacles are coming up as the Chariots upright, though. Your obstacles, and it's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Spirit is really encouraging you to step on out there and claim your mother freaking independence, okay? Because this person, it's not even, because in my spread, we already have a spot for him. Spirit wanted to come out the gate talking about the lies, talking about the tricks, talking about the cheating. And then in turn, you feeling like you got to be Spy Master 2020. This is ridiculous. First of all, we are too grown for all of this. Either you know what you want or you don't. And quite frankly, sir, ma'am, it's all love here. This is all love. This is coming from a place of love. But quite frankly, ma'am, sir, you are too good to be running around here playing Inspector Gadget. Okay? Why waste your time with somebody who you got to sit up and be Harriet the Spy with? We are out here trying to build empires. We are out here trying to get this bag. We are out here trying to heal. We are out here trying to live in peace. We are out here trying to bring the kingdom of the heavenly down here to this crazy earth. Who has time for this nonsense? Who? Because who? Not here on Heavenly Realm Readings. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have time for it. Not here, we don't. And Spirit is coming right out the gate, letting you know, oh, this person is a liar. This person is a trickster. You feel me? And then for your obstacles is the chariot upright, honey. Anytime I see the chariot upright when I'm trying to do like a reading for something that I want to get a positive message for, when I see the chariot, I'm excited. Do you hear me? But for you, it came up as your obstacle, meaning that the fact that you all have been able to keep this relationship going, even if it's on its last leg, better yet, not its last leg, its last toe. Okay, it's on its last leg, standing on one toe, and Spirit is saying that's your obstacle. The fact that y'all still going, po little tink tink. Okay, they like, dang, when they gonna run out of gas, so that we can move on and we can ascend past this. Okay. So how you feel and your ideals, my goodness, it's saying that you feel like this person is always taking your money. That's crazy. And that you keep on investing in this person because they keep presenting new opportunities to you, and you be genuinely believing them. You be genuinely believing in them. Maybe because it is that they make things work. It's just that when things work out for them, it don't necessarily work out for you. So whether it work out or not, whether you believe in them or not, it really don't matter, because it's not going to affect your bottom line. The only way it's going to affect you is that you're going to keep on taking money out of your pocket, investing in this person, you feel me, and never seeing a return. Not ever seeing a return. If you're cool with that, you get what I'm saying? But most of us, we're trying to ascend. We're above that. We're beyond that. That is beneath us. Okay? And that's why you got this cat spirit here telling you to claim your independence. Okay. How they feel. They got the Ten of Pentacles. This is interesting that they got the Ten of Pentacles like this with you. Now, on the one hand, where you feel like this is an investment where you keep losing and losing, they feel that this is an investment where they are continuously gaining. They look at you and they see opportunity. Plus, they also look at you and they see you as somebody that's not going anywhere. I don't know if this is your baby mom. I don't know if this is your baby dad. I don't know if this is some ex who is just still around, and all of your family members are trying to figure out why they're not even calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend. They haven't even committed to each other in a real relationship, yet he is still coming out of himself, expending himself, giving away his resources, as if this is going to show him a return, show her a return, when it is not. I find this very crazy. It is absurd that this person is sitting up looking at you like you're an opportunity, while you're sitting here feeling like all you ever do is lose. Y'all are literally you know how we say you want to be, you know how the Bible says you want to be with somebody that's like equally yoked. All that means is, when they say equally yoked, it means we're on the same page. We want the same things, right? It's like You guys are so out of harmony with one another that one of you all is sitting there singing, all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And the other person is sitting there like, all I do is lose, lose, lose. And the other person who's sitting up feeling like they winning, they don't feel like they're taking any losses by watching you lose. See, that's how you know you have somebody that cares about you. Is when you're unhappy, they're unhappy. And sometimes it's not always fun to have to confront what's going on with you because you see it projecting off onto somebody else. But that's not even your issue here. Your person doesn't even actually care to look outside of themselves and what they have to gain to even notice that you're uncomfortable, to even notice that you are unhappy with how things are going. I just find that absolutely absurd. That is absolutely absurd. So your past, current, what you're coming out of, you have the Six of Swords. Ooh. Lots of trouble coming in the past for you. Lots of trouble coming. Lots of trouble. Because it's like you're refusing to leave. Traditionally, when the Six of Swords, excuse me. Traditionally, when the Six of Swords pops up, it's saying that things were rocky, things were rough, but we are now moving on to peace. We found the way to peace. We're going to navigate to peace. Things have been difficult, things have been rocky, things have been shaky, no doubt. But at the end of the day, that was a phase and we're over it. Okay, group 2. Welcome to your Timeless Tarot Love reading. When I say Timeless Tarot, of course, that means that anytime you click on this video, this message should resonate to you at that time. So yes, I'm posting this in June of 2022, but if you happen to stumble upon it in September of 2025, the message should still resonate, just so long as you picked your right group. So you all picked this beautiful chakra crystal. I'm going to sit your crystal there, and I'm going to take a look at your card. Your card is the Dolphin Spirit, and it just means this and that are true. So it kind of reminds us, I don't know if you can see this card. Here's the artwork, which I love. And then here's the words at the bottom. I don't know why I can't get this in frame. There it is. Alright, it's just saying this and that are true. And it reminds us that we're both right and wrong when we have an argument with someone. There's a disagreement. Because you have to remember that other person is speaking from their perspective. Just because your perspective is one way doesn't mean that their perspective no longer is their perspective. If that's how they saw it and that's how it made them feel, you get what I'm saying? You can't take that away from them. Now, as far as how true their perspective is lined up with reality, that's a whole nother thing, because we have to remember with every story you have his truth, her truth, and then the whole truth. Okay? And it usually is somewhere in the middle of the two. But no one is all right or wrong. And it also reminds us that in relationships especially, that there's no such thing as an all bad relationship or an all good relationship. I don't know if you guys can hear my baby. I got a 3-month-old. And he wants to be in here with mom, so you got the dolphin spirit here. That's just basically asking you to keep that in mind and to remember that when you're dealing with this person that you love. Okay, so right off the top, jumping into your reading, you guys came up as the Five of Swords reversed. Okay, now normally when the Five of Swords is upright, it's normally about defeat and surrender and like doing whatever it takes to win. So that could mean being sneaky and tactful, if you will, like scheming, plotting, planning, that kind of energy, self-sabotage. But here you guys are reversed, meaning that that the fight is over now. That the fight is over now, basically. You and this person, I'm sorry, my car's got turned around. You and this person have come to a peaceful resolution, and you've moved on. You've both learned how to compromise. Okay? Getting a little give and take here. See, that's the first indication that a relationship is garbage and you should just throw it in the trash. Is when you're giving and you're not getting, and the relationship is just unbalanced altogether, and that person doesn't care that you're not getting what you need, and they're comfortable getting what they need from you, no matter how much is taking out of you, with you having to constantly give like this without receiving. But when you have a partner that's willing to compromise with you, that's when you know you got something good, because realistically, relationships are all about compromise. I know in a lot of cases we say relationships are all about trust, and I'm not saying that they're not. It's just that in my personal perspective, as a 33-year-old woman of 3 children and a mother of 3 children, I have experienced my fair share of relationships, and I'm not just talking about romantic ones. I have had horrible friendships, okay, where I'm a giver and they're a receiver. I've had horrible relationships with family members, cousins, aunties, my mother, my father. I'm telling you right now, this doesn't just have to be a romantic thing. When a relationship is going that way, where you're just giving, and they don't have no problem receiving, knowing good and well it's taking all of your life force just to give this thing, throw it away. Throw it in the trash. But when you got somebody that's willing to compromise with you, you got something special. You guys also got the Death card. It looks like you guys are going through a bit of a transformation, okay? I'm seeing some spiritual growth. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's spiritual growth. You guys may not be growing in the same direction, and that is why you guys are bumping heads. Okay? And maybe that's why there's such a need for compromise, because just because somebody isn't where you are doesn't mean they'll never be. You get what I'm saying? Depending on how committed you guys are to each other, it's a real possibility that this person, in an effort to really find you and connect with you, once they meet you where you're at, they find out that they really like it here. You know, especially if this is somebody that is like meant to be for you. I'm not taking those. Not taking those either. Well, you know what? I guess I have to. This is the second time that this card has popped out. I'm going to give you 2. For your past. So in the past, ooh, okay. So it's a little bit of clarity. That's probably why 2 popped out. In the past, this person has been on the receiving end, has needed a lot of charity from you. And this is not something that you've taken pleasure in whatsoever, okay? You felt like, you know, it was unfair. You were looking for justice. You were looking for, not to mention you might be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, but you were looking for some balance. You were constantly looking for balance in the past. And you guys are finally at a place now where it's compromised or there's nothing at all. Okay? Because somebody has gotten fed up to the point where we've had to come to a resolution. Okay, so your future here now is opportunity. This is an opportunity for you guys to decide what it is you want from this relationship. Is this someplace where you can continue to manifest your dreams? It's time for you guys to decide what it is you can manifest and what you can't with this person. Are they worth it? Because it's looking here like you guys are good, and then sometimes when you get disappointed, you start acting like you have so many options that you have the choice to walk away and be with someone else. And that's not true commitment. If you're always sitting up on the fence, like you say, I'm not on the fence, I'm fully committed, I'm here, I'm with you. And then every time they piss you off, it's like, well, really, I was on the fence this whole damn time, and I was just waiting for you to mess up because I knew you would. And now that you have, I got JoJo over here. He's about to make me feel better, and then maybe I'll think about coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? We got Selena over here on the side, waiting for you to mess up, waiting for your girl to mess up. That's not true commitment. And so, right, because although this is a card, I'm speaking on the 7 of Cups now. I don't know if I announced that, but the 7 of Cups is a card of having lots of choices. But it doesn't mean that all of these choices are good choices. It's like going to the produce aisle. There's a whole bunch of apples in the bin. Some of them are bruised up. Some of them are banged up. Just because there's so many apples to choose from doesn't mean they're all good apples. And sometimes you choose some rather hasty and reckless decisions. You make reckless and hasty decisions based on your feelings. That's what I'm getting here from Spirit. And that you're even a little guarded. Your advice, though, is to start over with this person. And to stop looking at it like a lost investment. Just because you've invested in this person and then it didn't go the way that you felt like it was gonna go. And I'm not talking about emotional investments at this point. I'm really more, it could be an emotional investment, but I am more so, I had to put my cards down for this. I am more so speaking on your financial investments with this person. I see you guys trying to build something, and it's just not working out the way you thought it was going to work out. Every time you put money into something with this person, it ends up being a failed investment, and you're trying to figure out how you're going to make your dreams come true with this person. And you're trying to decide, like, man, maybe it's us. Maybe it's the us. that's keeping us from being able to make our dreams come true. Maybe I'm not going to be able to do this with you. Maybe this is something that I can do, I just can't do it with you. And your advice is to stop looking at it that way. That if this is who you love, and this is who you want, and this is who you've decided to commit to, then invest as many times as it takes until y'all figure it out. So we got you guys here being guarded with the 9 of Wands. Yeah, and that's kind of going back to your advice. You cannot be afraid to continue to invest in this person. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes we hold our lovers to really harsh standards. You get what I'm saying? We don't do that with anybody else that we love. We make a million excuses for our mama. We make a million excuses for our daddy. We'll make a million excuses for our kids. You get what I'm saying? Everybody else gets to bump their head, get back up again. But then especially for us women, we hold our men to a very high standard sometimes. Men not so much with their women. When it comes to fidelity and stuff like that, yes, men have expectations for women. But as far as like things like of this nature, like where it comes to finances and stuff like that, we look to our men to be providers in most cases. And when they fall short of meeting that expectation of being able to provide, we have a tendency to lose respect for them. We have a tendency to lose affection, the affection that we need to give to them in order to properly nurture and create a safe space so that they feel comfortable doing what it is they need to do. And when they do go out and they can act at their fullest capacity because they are fully loved and they feel whole. But instead, because they are falling short, they come home to us sometimes and we don't have all the love in the world to give because we're frustrated, we're aggravated, and we have expectations that have not yet been met. And then sometimes when a man is not able to provide for a woman the way that woman wants for him to provide, depending on that woman, if she is a woman that really wants to stick by you, then she's pouring her finances into you. And it just does not feel good to invest real cash money into a man as a woman and then not see a return. And so we get in our feelings about it. And then we almost act like somebody is getting over on us. When in reality, this is someone that we love. They've fallen on hard times. And we need to have the same amount of patience with them that we would want someone to have with us. So we have to stop being so guarded, group 2. We have to let that... Oh, I'm going to pop all the way out. Give me one moment. We have to stop being so guarded, group 2. Oh, you guys are the lovers. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh, you guys really love each other. And see, that's so crazy. Because I was just saying, like, this is somebody that you love. You've decided to ride for them. You've decided to stick by them all of this time because you truly love this person. And when it really boils down to it, money is not more important than love. It really isn't. If love is all y'all have right now, and y'all can't sit up and share abundance with each other, be grateful for what y'all do have. And what y'all do have is love. And focus on the love. Focus on building that love and making it as great as you possibly can. That way, when the money comes in, both of y'all know how to act. Both of y'all know how to make each other happy. Because I'm telling you right now, you could get a whole lot of money, he could get a whole lot of money, and he still won't know how to make you happy, even though he got a fat pocket. Even though he got a roll of dough, he still can't make you happy because y'all haven't taken the time out to really heal each other from this situation of lack. Because lack is a mindset that manifests itself in the physical as poverty. Okay? So whereas you may have it, sis, but he don't. You might have it, bro, but she don't, which I doubt that that's really even what's going on here. I really feel like I'm talking to a lot of females here, but if you are here, gentlemen, this message is for you too. But if you have it, sis, and he doesn't, I'm sorry about that. That's the baby. If you have it and he doesn't, then, and now I done lost my train of thought. Give me a second. Oh well, I can't remember. But if you have it and he don't focus on that. Money is not important. What y'all have with each other is important. So you might be footing the bill right now. That's the way life goes sometimes. That's the way life goes. Okay, so like I was saying, it doesn't matter who's got the coins right now. It doesn't matter who's bringing in the bread. What matters is the fact that y'all love each other for real, for real. That's really all that matters. It won't matter if he's got money. And when y'all get this money, if y'all are grateful for what y'all have for now, which you may not able to spend his money right now because he don't have no money and y'all are spending your money. That don't mean nothing. Money don't mean nothing. Focus on y'all. Focus on cultivating the love that y'all have. Love is the highest vibration. Be grateful that you have somebody in your life that can help you move to the highest vibration with ease. You all should be on like God plane right now. Y'all should be just auto planing it in God on a God frequency right now. You all are both divine feminine and divine masculine brought together through genuine love. Real love. If you focus on how much love y'all have and focus on cultivating that love, there's no telling what manifestation you all will be able to conjure up, being able to operate in the highest frequency like that. Love is the highest frequency. And for a lot of us, we struggle to operate on that plane. You have a helpmate, like they say in the Bible. You have a helpmate. Someone to bring you or help you make it to that vibration easier. Because you have and feel genuine love for them, so that all you have to do is focus on them. There's no telling what y'all can manifest. Okay, let's do your I don't know, because the camera cut off. So I want to make sure I did let you know too that you're a dreamer. You are a dreamer. You have big plans. And I guess you feel like, oh, maybe this person is not the person that I'll be able to manifest all of these dreams with. But they are. Or they can be. They can be if you focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have. If you focus on what you lack, you will manifest a life of lack. Lack is a lifestyle. Lack is a lifestyle. It is a way of life. It's not just something that you just experience. You have to see the world through the lens of lack. And then manifest by believing in lack. And then you can live your life your lack lifestyle, where it's just a continuous cycle where you just keep repeating those same things over and over and over again. Constantly, you're fixated on the fact that you don't have what you don't have, what you don't have. And the universe will just keep on sending you more situations where you're continuing to feel the same way, versus being grateful for the love that you have and feeling real gratitude. When you feel that real gratitude, the universe will pay you back in kind. It'll keep giving you scenarios in life to feel grateful for it, to feel grateful for it, to feel grateful for. I don't care how little it is. You could win a $5 lottery ticket. Or somebody will help you pick up your groceries when you drop them on your way out the store. Little stuff like that. You'll find yourself constantly being grateful, constantly being grateful, constantly being grateful until you finally manifested the life that you want to live. Focus on what you do have, because what you do have is something very tremendous. It look like you sleeping on it right now, because you be willing to gamble it anytime you get upset and you feel like this man deserves it because he can't provide for you the way that you want him to. Now I'm pulling your relationship cards. You got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your youthful spirit of fun to shine. Let me repeat that because I feel like I just chopped that up. Let me show you guys the card. It's playfulness, and I really can't tell how well y'all can see it. There's the meaning down there at the bottom. It says playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to... Wait, what? To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. That's telling you not to be so guarded. Don't be so guarded. It's okay to dream with this person. You're not wasting your energy dreaming with this person. You all can have those things that you feel like you need in order to be happy and fulfilled. You just have to focus on what you all have together. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, you guys are in love with each other. I think you've lost sight of that, and I think you need to bring the romance back so that you can remember how much you really... It's like you've forgotten. And so because this little thing right here, and that's so crazy because your card right here, this and that are true. And this card is about telling you not all relationships are bad. And not all relationships are all good. Every relationship comes with good and bad. So just because you have to experience a little bad in this relationship is trash. No, it's not trash. Just because y'all have y'all's bad moments. Okay, so you have your bad moments, just like you have your bad moments with everything. If we were going to throw out every relationship that has or experiences a bad moment, we wouldn't have anybody around us. Then you got it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's so crazy. I just said that love is the highest vibration. There is no frequency higher than love. There is no frequency higher than love. I would get all off into my Yahshua / Jesus talk, how that's what he preached. Is the highest vibration. That's how you know the church and Jesus ain't one and the same. Let me stop. They did persecute him. I'm just saying. And then after he was dead and gone, and they saw that they couldn't kill all the Christians in the world, they wanted to come up with a new message. But that's neither here nor there. The message at hand right now is open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Excuse me. It is the highest energy. It sounds to me like if you guys could just focus on each other, y'all is God when y'all come together. I'm just saying. Y'all are creators. You all are co-creators. He has his dreams too. Or she, depending on if this is the man listening to this, she has her dreams too. You think you're the only one with dreams? You're not the only one with dreams. You think you're the only one disappointed. You're not the only one disappointed. Think about the fact that they got dreams that have not come to fruition yet. And they sitting up looking even saltier than you because they the broke ones. They broke right now. They got to depend on you. And 9 times out of 10, this is a man we talking about. So he does not take pleasure in this whatsoever. Not if he a real man. He is not taking pleasure in watching you have to come out of your pocket for everything. He knows that this is putting a dampening on y'all's relationship. Y'all need to ignore this fact of what is going on right here because it's circumstantial. You're allowing this little bit of lack to come in and steal all the joy. Don't let it do that. Because y'all are supposed to be way up here. I'm all the way up. Y'all not even all the way up when y'all possess the highest frequency there is to have for each other. And then, what else do I want to pull for you guys? Think. Oh, we're going to do a moon card. Let's see what your moonology says. We're going to riff shuffle these. I don't know why, but I can't get a good grip on them right now. Spirit is saying, do it a different way. Okay, let's see what your moon card says. This is exciting. We got some real love in the building. Shout out to all my lovers out there. My group 2. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. This is a new moon. This is asking you to start over in your heart. In your heart space. Start over. Throw out the junk. Throw out all of those feelings and emotions that do not serve you because they're not going to aid you or aid the highest good of this relationship. Start over. And really meditate. Can you see this card? Really meditate and contemplate what it is that you have. Group 2. You got something good here. Focus on nurturing that. Okay, group 2. So just focus on cultivating the love that you have, and you never know where it'll take you, where you'll be able to manifest when you let down your guard, start over from a clean slate, learn to compromise. You know, right now, no, things are not going the way that you want them to go as far as finances goes, but everything else seems to look really good. And let's do one oracle card. Oh, look at that. Do y'all see that? Can you see what that says? That says soulmates. That is self-explanatory. Look at them penguins. They is in love. Look. That's somebody's heart, and he's holding the key to her heart. That is so... Y'all, you is group 2. Y'all tripping. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are focused on the wrong thing. This is so beautiful and it's so sweet. This is... I'm being such a sap right now, but this is facts. These are facts. Well, group 2, that was your reading. You got some really strong, potent, loving energy going on. If I were you, I would embrace that and invest in that. And stop looking at everything like, oh, I don't see a return on this, or I don't see a return on that. Because y'all have something special. And y'all are going to manifest. If you could just focus on nurturing the love that y'all have, love is the highest frequency that you can have. If y'all can just master staying in that loving energy, y'all can manifest God knows what. Things that you didn't even dream of. Things that you couldn't have even imagined. So that was your reading, group 2. Please like, share, subscribe. And if it resonated, please go down in the comments. Tell me what group you chose. Tell me how you felt it resonated. I want to talk about it. Yeah. So until next time, group 2, I love you guys. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever is going on with you right now. You go and you do that and you live life to the fullest. I'll see you guys next time. It's time for group 3. Okay, group 3, it's time for your timeless tarot love reading. You chose this beautiful quartz cluster. Covered in titanium. The card you got was the Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. But clear out the clutter, I'm getting the message just like, yeah, you could be clearing out people in your life. Seeing as though we are talking about relationships here. Love, romantic relationships specifically. But it could also be talking about things that have to go in a relationship. Wow. So right out the gate, you guys are coming out with defeat, with the 5 of Swords. With surrender, basically, and just walking away. You got some self-sabotaging behavior too. That doesn't necessarily mean, though, well, there could have been some deception going on. That might have been why you decided to walk away. Also, you guys could be an Aquarius, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or just the air sign in general. You guys are feeling very guarded. You're tired. You feel like you've gone to war for this person. And your obstacles you feel like this person is not able to connect on an emotional level like you are. There's some jealousy going on because this person in your life, they're not grounded. It doesn't look like they're committed to you. They're not grounded enough in their own life enough to be committed to you, and I can just tell you that right now. So there's no way they're going to be able to show you, oh yeah, I'm grounded enough for this relationship, when they're not grounded in life in general. Ooh. You're feeling like this is a toxic relationship. And that's why you've decided that you should just walk away. You almost feel like there's some codependency going on. Like, you ask yourself on a regular basis, like, why am I still with this person? Why am I even still doing this with this person? Is something wrong with me? Am I like obsessed with them? It's like you want to break away, but you all have a strong hold on each other. This other person may be a Scorpio as well. And this person is lazy. They're not willing to do what it takes to nurture this relationship. But I'm also getting that they don't have what it takes either. You needed time to recuperate from this relationship is what I'm seeing too. And you haven't fully decided to come back to the surface, back to the world yet. You're still in a place where you're feeling like you need to take some time for yourself. And if you continue down this path with this person, I just see more conflict. You could be dealing with a Leo. Yeah, with this Five of Wands, I see more conflict coming in. And just them not being able to hear you because they're too busy being defensive. Then you've got the Page of Swords reversed down here for your advice. And it's almost, it's like it's saying that you're stagnant. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on your advice. Give me one moment. Oh. But it looks like you've also started a new beginning. You recognize that this relationship is toxic. You've already kind of like, went into your little cave, your little woman cave or your little man cave. And you separated yourself from this person. And as a result, you kind of separated yourself from the world. I don't see much dating energy going on here. Just you started on a new path. It does say that you are going to be... that you have started a new beginning here with this Ace of Wands. And the Wands represent good energy, okay? Like inspiring energy. That get up and go kind of energy. That makes you optimistic about life. You're going to find a new love, a new passion. And it looks like you might be dealing with a Capricorn as far as new love goes. There might be a Capricorn coming in for you. Oh my goodness. I have no choice but to take that one. That one said, you're taking me. Okay. There's a part of you that is afraid that you're going to go back. You really feel like this person has a hold on you. But I'm seeing is that you're very strong. Just for the simple fact that you've already made it here to this place. You're very strong. And if you don't want to go back, you don't have to go back. No one's making you go back. And I think that you've arrived at a place spiritually where this other person is losing their appeal. You just know that you have a tendency to choose them over yourself sometimes, and you're worried about what might happen in the future. But I'm telling you, in the future, if you try to make it work with this person, there's just going to be more conflict ahead of you guys. It looks like you've lost a lot of money in this relationship as well, and you're just over it. And I don't blame you. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for your advice. Okay, so basically, this one is saying you have to go with the flow, basically. You have to take your time out to heal and grow, and you have to just expect that this other person is going to grow. You have to let the current that life is taking you on just take you there. I'm feeling like you feel like if you grow and you continue to go in this direction, it's going to pull you further and further and further from this person. And they're never going, and you guys will never reconcile. But if that's the case, then that's just what's supposed to happen. Because everything is working together for your greater good. So if it turns out that you grow and you grow out of him or her, then somebody else is coming that you've grown into. So you'll grow out of one thing, but you'll grow into something new, something better, something that suits you, because you're growing in the direction that you want to grow in. So anybody who doesn't support that growth, then they're a setback. So you don't want that anyway. I know it hurts to have to let go sometimes. With this, clear out the clutter. To just refer to a whole person that you love and you had this deep, profound connection with at one point in time, to refer to them as clutter now. I get that. I can understand that that pain that you're feeling, but it just kind of is what it is. Let's get a move on these relationship cards. Let's do those. I'm going to end up putting you another oracle later on anyway. I just wanted to clarify that. Calling in your soulmate. Let me show you. Right. If you grow out of him, that's automatically sending that SOS to the one that's for you. Once you grow out of him, you've grown into your new person. And then all it takes for you from that point is to have faith. To just trust and have faith. Don't focus on the loneliness right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on the fact that you need to be loved on right now, because you've been through a tremendous thing with this other person and you don't really feel all that loved right now. Sometimes you even question if you're worthy of love. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. And because that's where you are, then you got to take this step back. It's necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. If it'll help you move to a place of peace, to be able to say what it is that you got on your heart to say it. You know, because sometimes when things don't work out, it doesn't necessarily mean that that person isn't the person. It's just not the right time. You and this person may work out one day. Once you guys are both done the growing that needs to be done. You know, because it's not okay that you've allowed this person to make you feel the way that they made you feel. And it's not okay for this person to think that it's okay to make you feel the way that they've made you feel. Wow, that one. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, let me pull some clarifiers on that. your reading is not so cut and dry. You've been through you've been through a tremendous thing with this person. You have been hurt. You have to heal. This person is not a bad person. They just messed up. And now you have to decide what about this relationship you guys want to keep going on in this relationship, or if you even want this relationship anymore. It's looking like you feel defeated. It looks like you feel like you want to surrender, but your heart will not allow you to do so. You think that the love that you feel for this person is some kind of bad attachment, like an omen, like you're cursed or something. But I'm here to tell you that's not what's going on here. You guys both came into this situation with a lot of baggage, is what I'm saying. And so you guys had a bond on a traumatic kind of level, especially for you, probably more so for you than for this other person. And so you think to yourself, oh, the only reason I feel this way about this person is because I had them when I had no one else. And so this is not real love. This is some kind of strange codependency, and I need to just get over him or her. And you're only telling yourself these things because this person have hurt you. Sometimes people hurt us and we forgive them. If we see that they're really willing to make a change, really willing to because you guys got the unfinished symphony. You are not, this relationship has not fully run its course. And that doesn't mean that you guys are going to ultimately end up together. Maybe there's still more lessons that need to be learned. Spirit is also saying with this card that you should try to get some closure. That is why you also got this heart-to-heart conversation. And I'm getting the feeling that when you guys have this heart-to-heart conversation, even though it's for the sake of closure, even though it's for the sake of closure with this unfinished symphony, once you have this heart-to-heart conversation, you guys are going to remember how much you all love each other. And you guys are going to kind of be floating on cloud nine, so to speak. However, just be mindful. Just be mindful of all of the trauma and the drama that you've had to endure up to this point, is what I'm going to say. Just be mindful of that, because sometimes when our emotions get involved, we don't see things clearly, and then we end up repeating the same cycle over and over again. So sit down, talk with this person, really get everything that you need to say off of your chest. And then you can really decide for yourself, like, how you even feel about this relationship. Spirit is really looking like Spirit is saying, let it go. But then it's just not that simple. It's not that cut and dry. Spirit is also acknowledging the fact that you have a lot of love for this person. So maybe it's the hurt and the pain that needs to be let go of. So maybe it's not just let it go, it's also let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. Accept things for what they already are. And acknowledge who you have come to be, what you're willing to accept, and what you will no longer put up with. And make that clear. Make that clear how you feel. Let's do one more oracle. Wow, to be flexible. To be flexible. And it kind of reminds me of this card here that you got for your advice, the To the Sea card. because this card is the let it go, let it flow card, and to be fluid like water, to be easy moving like water. That's what I got from this flexible card. To be easy flowing and not to be so rigid. Oh, things have to be this way, and you hurt me, so now you have to pay. You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to step back from that energy and not allow that energy to be the deciding energy on where you're going to go from here. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. You believe in love for you. Love for you is out there. But love for you starts with the love from you to you. So I'm not saying that this relationship that you're in is trash and that you have to toss it in the trash. I'm not saying it's garbage. But what I will say is this. It definitely needs some reevaluation because you're not completely happy. They're not completely happy. It's almost like they're not moving forward or something. They get bored. Then they get restless. They do things that make you not trust them so much. It's just a lot of stuff going on, and you really need to take a step back because it has you emotionally invested and emotionally all over the place. And that's not a good place to be. You want to be somewhere where you feel comfortable falling in love and allowing yourself to fall and to let down your guard, because you got your guard up. And whether you're going to start a new thing with this person where you will just completely wipe the slate clean, or you just completely wash your hands of this person and you wipe your whole slate clean and start over on your own looking for new love, either way it goes, love is coming for you. You have to have faith in it, is what this moon card is telling you. Have faith that thing that you want, that thing you dream about, which is love, whether it's with this person or not, it is coming to you. So if the reason why you are sticking to this person is because you don't think that there's love for you somewhere else, you are sadly mistaken. They are not your only and last opportunity at love. As a matter of fact, I would even go so far as to say is an even better love. Even if it's with this person, with all that y'all got going on in y'all's past, this is not as good as it can get. It can be much better than what y'all have right now. And the only way to establish that is to pump the brakes right now and reevaluate. Okay, group 3. So that was your reading. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, subscribe. And if this reading resonated with you, please go down in the comments. Tell me what group you chose, how you felt it resonated with you. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll definitely comment back. I will be back with more material, of course. So stay tuned. And you all have a blessed rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is. Because remember, this is a timeless reading. So you can watch this reading whenever you feel like you need a love reading. So bye. Love you guys. See you next time.